every layer comes with it comes with multiple options, but these are two primary ones I'm going to point out right now. First of all is the opacity setting. If we select this particular layer, the Vader layer, and we go over to the opacity setting, we click on this little tab right here. It'll give us a slider. We'll move that slider and change the percentage from 100% to, like, say 75 or 50 or lower. You'll see it gradually lowers the visibility of that layer. You see, it becomes more and more transparent the lower the value is. And increase it back to 100%. So you can change this at any point in time to create this type of effect. Every layer has that option, so every individual layer can be modified so that the transparency of that layer can be adjusted on an individual basis. You can also reset it at any point in time. It is not a permanent effect and can be adjusted accordingly. The other option that is there is the blending mode option. It is how the layers interact with the layer directly beneath it. See, currently it's set to normal, meaning the image will be projected just like a standard image. However, though, if we go in here and select something like multiply, the effect isn't really apparent right now, but I'm going to drag this layer above everything else and then move it over an existing image, you see. See, currently this is looking at the image as a normal image, but then we modified the blending options, and you see how multiply blends this image with the underlying objects or pixels, as you can see. So there are a wide variety of different modes that can be selected here. Each one does something a little different than the other. So the mode that you choose to use is really up to the individual. Of course, there's certain modes that can be used for specific things, like when you're painting, line art, or doing other things, adding highlights and color adjustments and whatnot. But from the get-go, you can create some really interesting looking effects by playing around with the mode setting there. And it's not a permanent effect. You can always go to the layer, set the mode back to 0, or normal I should say, and then your image will be left in its original state.